mean, it's already 87 degrees outside. It's the end of March. It's going to be, I mean, it's hot. I'm already sweating. May have to do some of this evening because I don't do that well in the heat. But I'm going to rotate my tires, and I'm just going to show people just a little extra. I'm going to rotate my tires. I have two of these little jack stands or stands, and these are $9.99 at Walmart, and these will be plenty high to put this car up. Plenty high, $9.99 Walmart. So I just got 2 of them. I guess I could have gotten 4 of them and spent another $20, but I think I just get it done with 2. So I'm going to show you just how to do that if you only have 2 and get it done. First, you just want to make sure you loosen all the nuts on the car, because once you have it up in the air, it's going to be a little more difficult to just break everything loose. So I'm going to go ahead and just be careful and do everything. Just loosen them up just a little bit. And this torque bar makes it a lot easier having a long, so you can apply torque. And I torqued them down to 90 foot-pounds when I last put the tires on and off. So this makes it pretty easy. And then you need your lug wrench and the lock to remove if you have locks on your tires or your wheels. Don't loosen them too much. Something you want to loosen them and stress the bolts. You just want to loosen them enough that you can crack them off when the tire's on the ground. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that on the other 4 wheels, and then raise it up. All right. I was just going to try to find a place up front. Just put the jack under the front of the car and lift it up in a safe spot in the center. And I have a low profile jack, but it's still a little bit further than what I feel comfortable with getting under there to get that spot, just to lift the whole front of the car up, and then put the stands on both sides to remove the front tires. So, but I'm just going to go ahead and put the jack here, raise it up, put it the little stand, the car jack stand in a safe spot on the frame, and then just do that on both sides. Just not raise it up, tear them up. Just get the front tires off the ground so it's not doesn't need to go far. Alright, that's plenty enough. So I'm going to put the jack on there, the jack stand next. Alright, raise this side up a little bit. It's darker over here in this side of the garage, so bear with me. I gotta move or modify my garage to get more light, but down slowly. And there we have the front tires off the ground. All right. Tires are directional, so I'm not going to unmount them. I'm just going to move the front to the back, and it's 5,000 miles. And then I'm on the odometer. I'm going to move the fronts to the back and the back to the front, and then I'm going to probably likely get some new tires, wider, more aggressive, softer compound tires for the rear, so I can apply the power in first gear and get a launch out of this car. Yeah, so I'm just going to swap them real quick. This may not be the best, the most perfect way of doing it, but at least it's gonna help tread life some. And I already got my extra run flat tires brand new over there in the corner of the garage. So I'm gonna have spares of tires all around. Gosh, it's already getting hot in here. I'm already starting to just drip, drip, drip. Oh shit. Where'd that go? What am I doing? Losing my mind. Hopefully I loosened them enough. And I did. Yeah, but you know what happens now. I'm just going to remove all my lug nuts, put these tires, place them near the rear, take the rears off, put them on the front, then lower the front down. Simple enough, easy. Saves probably 30 or 40 bucks getting them rotated at the store. So yeah, it is what it is. Now I'm just going to put my jack under the rear differential and jack that up just high enough to get the tires free, get them off the car, and then swap the front to the back and the back to the front. Just takes a little, make sure you got it on the right spots. Actually, I'm going to put a different wood spacer under there. I've got this wood cut out so that it fits in that groove on the front of the car, and I don't want to split this piece of wood. It already looks like it's potential to do that. Get a little block that I have pre-cut, put that in there. I'll get my light and show the camera where I have that mounted. It's going to be probably a long video to get all this in there. So let's just come down here and take a look. Take a look-see on where I've got that mounted right there on the base of the bottom of the differential. Is probably the best spot to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna raise it up. And swap the tires out. Now I'm gonna remove the rear. Make sure that's off the ground. Yep, just barely off the ground. Extension. Loosen these all up. Oh man, it's just getting so warm outside already. March. I'm close to 90 degrees today. I'm just not built for the heat anymore. Older I get, I'm gonna be 50 here in like 4 months, 5 months. Just not built for the heat anymore. Can't ever say that I was the best athlete in the heat, but I always managed. Maybe not as well as some of the super athletes. I used to get so exhausted and almost sick when I raced motocross when it was 100 degrees. I'd come home and maybe because I didn't drink enough water, I would just be ill for hours and just not be able to move and just blurry vision and just not feeling good at all. All right, this one's going to the front. All right, that's how you do it, and just do it for the same for the other side. Put the front tire on the back and the back tire on the front. It'd be good to swap them. You know, I think how they do it is they move the fronts to the back, and then the ones from the back they go to the opposite ends of the front, and then that helps even more with tire wear. But I'm just not going to do that. All right, well, tune back in here in just a second. All right, wrapping up this last tire for the tire rotation. Let me get my sockets and my nuts. I had to open the garage door to get some air in here. It's hot. All right. Just a note, just put them on, just not tight, but just where they just start to grab, just so the tire can center itself well. If you put one a little too tight, then the other ones may not seat perfectly round in there with this conical or inward shape. So that's just a bit of advice. And then once we get them all snug down, once we get them all on there and we get them to that point where they're just not even hand tight, just right there, then we'll come in and we'll tighten them down as much as we can while it's up in the air, and then we'll put them down, and then torque it will be the last thing that I'll do, because the tire's spinning. right. Now it's time to put the car down, and then I come in and then I can torque the bolts to the correct specs. All right, now we're all complete, and it comes down just to torquing the wheel nuts on the car. And I'm just doing mine to about at 90 pounds. So let's see here. And I just kind of go around first and make sure they're kind of similar before I really crank down. And then I gotta find my lock key. I think it went under the car. But I'm gonna continue cranking those up till my tool creaks, makes the sound, and then I'm gonna be finished. Put this on, make sure it's in the spot it needs to be. And then I'm gonna go around, and now I'm gonna do my tightening until I get the creak sound. And I'm going to go from nut to nut to nut to nut to nut. A torque sequence. Dun, dun, dun. And there you go. Now I got my tires rotated for another 5,000 miles. And next I'm going to do another install here shortly, probably this evening. And I'll be bringing that here likely tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow because it might take me longer. But thanks for tuning in. If you found my video helpful, give me a thumbs up or a like, and subscribe if you're a Q50 fan. You want to see more videos. I have about 20 or 30 videos online about this car, or modifications, tune, Mishimoto catch can tires, data logging, all kinds of helpful things. So yeah, subscribe, tune in, and so other people can see this video, and it'll get out to more people. All right, thanks for tuning in. Have a good afternoon.